So, all right, let's get it done then. Hopefully we solve those performance issues. We don't have any of those little baby lag spikes this time. We're running pretty light on all the extras. This is Shining Force 3, Scenario 1. Alright, so let's get our game volume up here. And let's rock and roll, fellas. Here we go. Shining Force 3, Scenario 1, second stream. So we did 2 fights in the first stream. We discovered that the harder difficulty is no joke in this game. Like, it's legitimately an ass-kicking that I will not so easily forget. So the difficulty really matters in this game. It feels like it matters a lot more than the other ones. So yeah, that background is kind of fire, not gonna lie. Alright, so let's give everybody a quick backstory. Because everyone says that the story in this game is really good as well, so just to catch everybody up. The Emperor and the King had a peace conference, and they were going to try to come to some peace agreements over, like, border disputes. And during that peace conference, the King, or someone who was portraying himself as the King, abducted the Emperor, but it wasn't the actual King. So now they think that their Emperor was abducted during the peace conference, so now it's throwing them back into, like, full-out war. And they were abducted by these guys called the Bullzone sect, which are like these religious zealots. They're trying to intentionally put the 2 kingdoms back at war. So we're escaping this little town called Saraban, because they think we're traitors, and now they all want to kill us. So that's where we're at. Yes, I am back to standard difficulty right now, just to feel this out, so we could change it as needed.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you for those gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Alright, so let's get rolling into this fight. I thought we'd run smack into an Imperial army out here, but it's quiet, eerily quiet. That's because General Tybalt and General Edmund are keeping the Imperials busy. This isn't the only place that's quiet. Saraban is like a graveyard. Somehow it makes me uneasy. In any case, we should leave now. It's risky to travel in such a small band, and it's a long way back to the Republic. Dude, the Golden Sun art style is very obvious here. You can tell that Camelot made this game. Traveling to the Republic would be too dangerous. Let's make for Railhead. That should be safer. I'm good, Rail. I had to work a little overtime this morning. It was a quick little bit. It was only a 4-hour job, but I'm off until tomorrow night now, so feeling good. Have you prepared a strategy for this situation, my lord? Are you certain we will be safe in Railhead? I ordered General Proton to await us there. It would have been reckless coming to Saraban otherwise. Saraban is neutral, but since it's currently in Imperial waters, it's still potentially very dangerous. Alright, I see green. Hey, if you are interested, you can jump in my Discord, and I have a way that you can get this for yourself if you would like. Yeah, we can help you out in there. We should head for Balsamo first. If we can rescue Emperor Damaric, we might be able to get the peace process moving again. Haha, do you think it will be that easy? Oh, so there's the fake king. So there's the guy that's impersonating the king, and that guy's carrying Emperor Damaric. Look there, he is Emperor Damaric. What have you done to him? Damaric is just unconscious. With Imperial and Republican armies nearby, we couldn't risk him causing a ruckus. We thought the band had drifted off to the north, and that you were all dead. Our allies must have been defeated. I didn't have one. I don't think so. Yo, what's up, New Day? No problem, man. You seem dead set on pursuing us. If that's the case, I shall help you achieve at least the dead part. While we dally with these monks, my imposter is escaping with Damaric. Stop them, hurry, Symbios. Usually if I do get one, Jeremy, I usually see like a little tiny thing pop up on the live software that says there's like a temporary stutter or something going on. Same Jane, if you want to jump in my Discord, I can help you with that. There is a resource to get what you need. Alright, so let's take a look at this map here. I don't think there's anything all that complicated that I have to do here. Oh, I definitely remember it. I'm a huge Shining Force guy. Wait, so we did lower our difficulty before, so let's go back to, wait a minute, we don't want to do that. Let's go back to hard. Let's try hard. I think harder was like a little bit abusive. I'm not gonna lie, it was straight up abusive. Another glorious day, as always. Welcome back, Ro. Welcome back. Oh, you do have to egress? I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense, right? Well, let's just get through this fight then, and we'll have it set for the next one. Yeah, that does make sense now that you mention it. Like, why would it change? Alright, so we got a Blaze level 1.
Oh, hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot!
Alright, we got Dentaris here. So he's weak. This guy has a sword, so he's weak to lance. This game has a weapon triangle in it too, we learned. This is Sega Saturn. So, all the way back to the Sega Saturn days. Oh, okay. Symbios and Masquerade became partner. Yeah, the weapon triangle does make it more similar to Fire Emblem, and also the relationship system. When you add a relationship system and also a weapon triangle, it does become way more Fire Emblem-ish, if that's a word. So anybody near Symbios gets increased attack, I think it was, or increased crit, once they establish the relationship.
Here I come.
Dude, this is my first ever Michael David. Like, I'm the same as you, so this is my first time ever playing 3. Wonder if I should just run Dentaris all the way up here. I want to see if I can bait out some units. Oh, what the heck did I just do? I triggered something. Hayward gives crit? Okay. And then, is it Symbios gives attack? Eh, what's this? Oh, I 100% agree, Liquid. I'm a Shining Force over Fire Emblem guy all day. Not that it's a bad game, I just like Shining Force more. Saraban will not allow this abduction to be perpetrated within our borders. Stand and deliver, Benetrim. A pursuit party from Saraban. Symbios, we must make for Balsamo. Try to stay ahead of them and stick to terrain that is unsuitable for horsemen. What the heck? Okay, I feel like I made a mistake. By moving Dentaris up so far, I'm like way behind with the rest of my party. Probably not the best way to start that fight. That egress may be coming sooner. No. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I don't know. We might have, because it's not on the hard difficulty, we might have what it takes to escape. We'll see. This does have a main story, and everybody tells me that the story is really, really good. So the story in Shining Force 3 is much more mature than it is in the first 2 games. It has like, again, I'm just going by what people have told me. It's has themes of war and betrayal and things like that. It's just a lot, I guess, a lot more serious of a story than the other Shining Forces. I might have to farm out this fight, because this is definitely no joke. Ha! Symbios, Benetrim. I'll be in Balsamo. Not just save a princess like in Shining Force 2? Yeah. You get a second promotion? I didn't know that. Nobody ever mentioned that. That's crazy. Alright, so now what do I do? I think we could clean up one of these horsemen. Nobody's together for a blaze too. Maybe I'll just go. I might just go Blaze 2 just for the damage, though. Let's take this one out.
Here I come.
I thought this was Golden Sun. No, this is the same company that makes Golden Sun.
Prepare to die.
Am I playing all 3 parts? Yes, I do have all 3 scenarios translated. I gotcha. I gotcha. Did you just find a gem? You may have found a gem. If you've never played any of the Shining Force games, you absolutely have found a gem. You should play all of them. Like, they are phenomenal. Like, Camelot Games made so many good titles back then. If there is something hidden that I'm gonna miss, I'm okay with you telling me. If it's like clear and obvious, I'm gonna miss it. Like, so I guess like give me the opportunity to try to find it first, and then if I'm just completely failing, or it's something that's very important, then I'm okay with people giving me like a little push in the right direction. More or less like nudge me in the right direction occasionally. I'm all good with it. Best in Disc 3 session? Alright. I'm probably going to egress this, because we're going to need... I think we're going to need a little bit of leveling here. Someone said this was a good fight to level on. Although I do feel like I'm powerful enough to beat this if I had to, because I lowered the difficulty. I want to egress it, and I want to come back in on the difficulty higher. Man, he's doing an incredible amount of damage now. Level 5. Hey, what's up, Pedro?
I've got news for you.
My levels are high from the Garish
You belong to
fiasco.
me.
Yes. Fiasco is a pretty good way, a pretty good way to describe it. Attack by 2. It's excellent. Thank you for the follow, Pedro. Oh, so flyers are weak to
I've got news
arrow.
for you. You are mine now.
Excellent.
You belong to me.
I like that. Yeah, we're back at it for 3. Thank you for the follow, Miles. Alright, this seems like a good point to egress anyway. It's going to be a long run. Yeah, I think so. We have all 3 scenarios, so I think it's going to be quite a haul to get through the entire game. But it is what it is, man. I'm going to take my time, you know. I might be able to stream this like twice a week. But yeah, we'll work our way through it. Alright, let's pop on out of here and come back for another round.
Thank you, my friend.
So, we lowered the difficulty. I wanted to actually fight that on our standard difficulty. Like, I've been trying to play the game on the harder difficulty. So I didn't want to just, like, rip through that fight on easy.
Thank you, my friend.
Careful with leveling and such. If you kill any boss in a battle, it ends. Okay. On the harder difficulty, those knights will rough up Symbios. I believe they will. But now I know not to move Dentaris so far ahead. Thank you for the gifts, Caitlin Marie. The hat and the mustache. Thank you so much for that. How are you today? Did I look up to par in the hat and mustache? They were from Kolami? Oh, thank you, thank you. The only real hard thing is to get Irene. Oh. I have no idea who any of these characters are, so when you guys throw a name out there that I don't have yet, the only Irene I know is Goodnight Irene. Isn't that like a song or something? Hey, Keanu, thank you for the heart meat. Battles can have multiple bosses. Oh, man. Is there a way to, like, know who they are, though? Like, is it obvious that they're bosses, or do sometimes they just look like regular units? Search around the perimeter walls when you get there. Okay. If you want to jump in my Discord, I can help you get this set up. I have a channel that has some information you would use to get that done. It tells... Oh, there's a red flag. That's good to know. Alright, let's take a look. Whoops. Still gotta get used to those buttons.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Huh. Brigandine vibes? I've never played Brigandine. Thank you for the follow.
Prepare to die.
Oh, that's a special attack. He's not getting any XP from those guys. This is a Sega Saturn game. Shining Force 3 is on the Sega Saturn, and it's still developed by the same company that made the first two, and they also made Golden Sun. Guy on the mountain? Yeah. It has, when you go over, it has that little flag. That's a good tell, okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so as soon as I move up like one more step, it's gonna trigger the event, I think. Is this a linear game? Yeah, it's pretty linear. Yeah, I mean most old RPGs that came out in the 90s are pretty linear. All the Shining Forces are linear, but that does not take away from how good they are. He's not even getting any XP from him, so we're gonna hold right there. I want to kill this guy before I trigger. Alright. This should set us up to start going full speed ahead. Abracadabra, thank you for the SpongeBob gifts. Oh, we got partner too. Alright, so we're set up a little bit better this time. A pursuit party from Saraband. I thought we were day drinking. Oh, brother. Man, I can't remember the last time I did any day drinking. I'm not living that life anymore. Damn, so Symbios is actually weak to those knights. It almost seems like you can't avoid these first three. But you can outrun the rest, maybe?
Here I come.
Oh, close. Level 5. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I need to outrun them. They're not really doing much damage. Same developer made this game, Justin. That's why it looks like Golden Sun. The text is the same, the character art and portraits are very similar. Everything has a very similar look to it.
Celestial Lord.
Hayward in your save one-shots everyone. Excellent. Alright, so Grace just got partner with Symbios also. So I have a whole bunch of partnerships starting to build up now. Yo, look at the skills on my man. Don't let people die. We were discussing that last stream because I had a lot of questions about the whole system. Like, I didn't really know how the friendship system really worked yet. And we were discussing how it functions, what it does, and how you lose it. He should one-shot this bat. Weak to arrows. Bam. I might have to turn the difficulty back up one more level again. So is this game like, did I get the life ring on the boat? I don't know if I don't think I have a life ring. Did I? We got the iron bracer. And we got the mithril, and we got the bread. I don't think I got a life ring there. Are you sure it's on the boat? Are you sure that's not later? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we missed any items, and we don't have the life ring yet. The life ring comes later. Yeah, that's not the life ring, that's the bracer. I don't know. Dentara's just gonna try to chase this guy down. Is there something I'm supposed to find out here now? It's the same developer as Golden Sun. That's like the #1 question I get asked when everybody comes in. They notice the similarities right away. So Camelot Games, who made Golden Sun, also made. We did get the silver ring. We have the silver ring and we have the bracer, but we don't have a life ring. And this is a Sega Saturn game. Is there any secrets around here?
For you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Thank you for the follow, Kyle. If you guys are interested in getting access to Shining Force 3, jump in my Discord. Did I ever play Dark Sun Shattered Lands? I don't think so. That one's definitely not ringing a bell. So I have a lot of people, that have played the game before that are going to kind of help me along, and I have like one dedicated viewer on Twitch that's really kind of helped me with everything. So I think he's going to be like our lead guide here to make sure I don't royally screw anything up. your machine is wonky though? Isn't every Sega Saturn ever kind of wonky though, just like by default? Saturn's just like a wonky system. Carrying too much on many. What will you drop for the antidote? I will drop nothing for the antidote. So what do I do? Just escape into Saraban? Escape into Balsamo now? Tordano is the game's blast for... Oh, Tornado? It's the same as Blast, like how Blast used to be. Whoa. There's our first, like, little lag spike. So, like, what do I have to enter here, or what? Like, how do I end the fight? Oh, I have to kill that other commander? Oh, just murder them all. It's weird because the way they described it, it made it sound like you want to like outrun them and just get to Balsamo. Simple objective for victory. Murder everything in your path. Who would have guessed? Secret objective, utter destruction. How do you open the map and fight? I don't know if we've done that yet. Oh, there it is, map. Gotcha. I haven't done this yet. I remember this being a feature in the first two games. There we go. So basically, eliminate all red dots. Excellent. Oops, one space too far. This is a Sega Saturn game. To progress the plot, you're about to kill people you trained with. Yeah. Yeah, so you gotta think about it like how the story is starting to evolve.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Hibbity hoopla. Thank you for the follow. Yo, Commander, don't play. Hey, Joshy P. Creative, thank you for the heart me. How you been? Been missing you in here. You've been wanting to play this your whole life? Well, now's your chance. Jump in my Discord and you might find what you need in there. gonna have Dentaris attack the commander.
Prepare to die.
You just started playing Shining Force 2 because of me? That's right, I'm spreading the good word. I'm spreading the word of Shining Force to the world. That's good to hear, Creative. That's good to hear. Pop in and talk anytime. Whoa, what did I just learn? Remember, there's always more good than there is bad. No matter where you're at, you're doing better than probably 99% of the rest of the world just by being where you're at. I think sometimes we forget it. Sonic Wave, so he gets a magic spell already? Does she have enough damage? Ooh, Grace is getting a little frisky with it. Oh, I keep forgetting that they learn the special techniques or the special attacks in this game. So that's his first special attack. Excellent. So he might randomly break that technique out in the middle of an attack.
Here I come.
The first stream we only got through 2 fights because it was a lot of story building, and then we had a lot of kind of setbacks. And then it's been almost 4 days since I streamed it, so I'm like, all this stuff is not really fresh on my mind. Healing drop. We'll drop the herb for the drop. The boat was, yeah, we don't talk about that. Varlin, who's this guy? That was quite a fight you put up, Symbios. Oh, he doesn't look friendly. Well, well, General Varlin. We thought you went north with General Tybalt to battle the Imperial Army. The fierce fighting against the Empire continues, and they are moving north as we speak. General Tybalt ordered me to come here and assist King Benetrim in his escape. However, it seems my help isn't needed. Not so. There are Imperial ships near Saraban with soldiers aboard. Sooner or later they will come ashore. Oh, so he is an ally. Nice. He just looks really angry. I see. Yes. Just as you say, they come ashore at any time. Ah, there they are. So I've played Shining in the Darkness, but I've never played Shining the Holy Ark. Alright, who is this? Who is this dashing young lady? Spiriel. In order to guard Prince Majoron, we had to delay our deployment, but it appears we are not too late to join in the fun after all. Oh, I didn't pick up on that session. The colors, they do make sense now. So like gold are like the neutral kingdom, green are allies, and the blue are enemies. You, Republican General, be a man and identify
I've
yourself.
got news for you.
Stop
You're
cowering
mine now.
in
You belong to me.
anonymity. Victim of the killers. Thank you for the follow. How dare you speak to me like that? I am General Varlant of Baran. Tremble in fear before me. Ah, so you're Varlant. I had hoped to someday meet you on the field of battle and find out if the rumors are true. That's alright, man. White Knights, form up for battle. She's a female general that has literal white knights. Crewer. Now that dude looks like an enemy. As always, your words and actions are at odds with your beauty, General Spirial. Leash your wagging tongue, General Crewer, or I'll rip it out and feed it to my dogs. Oh, I recognize this guy. I just pulled his picture off the internet for my Twitch layout. It would appear she doesn't like you, Crewer. Prince Errant. I didn't know you were... Man, we're meeting a lot of new characters. It's good that you show Errant respect, but he has some ulterior motives regarding you. You'd be wise to steer clear of him, Spirial. How can you speak that way about your dear little brother, Majoron? I thought your troops were to have already departed, Spirial. We have a small problem in the form of a force from the Republic, Prince Majoron. Yes, indeed. I see, Spirial. You prefer to crush the Republic over searching for my father, eh? I suppose that is acceptable. I assume they will not delay you very long. So he's the prince, so... so to put this together... Prince Errant and Prince Majoron, are they the sons of Emperor Damar, the guy who got abducted? Hey, Rio de Janeiro, thank you so much for that, man. Thank you for your generosity. Alright, cool. I'm starting to piece it together a little bit here. What? How dare you, Crewer? Are you implying you don't trust me? Dude, Shining Force music always slaps, Oni. That's the thing. It always hits. You misunderstand me, Spirial. If you dispatch your battalion to the north, I shall send mine west, just in case they try to surprise us. That makes sense. Very well, I understand. I shall leave the west to you. So Crewer... Oh, I see. Crewer controls the Black Knights, and she controls the White Knights. Alright then, Brother Spirial. Brother Spirial, I'll go ahead and depart. I do, Carl. I have all of them ready to go. And I've never played any of them, so this is going to be an absolute, like, wicked experience. Spirial, I shall leave as well. No matter what happens, don't let your guard down. Alright, that makes sense. Nobody's really good or bad, they're just in conflict. Here we are, General Varlet on even turf. Now we shall both get our wish. Now is our chance. Symbios, take care of King Benetrim. Yeah, I don't think we've actually met Median yet. Or maybe we did. Didn't we meet him briefly? In town? While General Varlet is fighting, let us rescue Emperor Namarek. Yeah, we met him briefly, yeah. I do remember that. We had that little showdown in the alleyway. Alright, so we gotta go try to rescue the Emperor. Did you see that, Lord Symbios? Monks from that evil cult passed in front of us so arrogantly, as if we didn't even exist. Well, that is expected, Dentaris. Many are here in Balsamo, professing to pray for the conference's success. First town? Hell yeah. First weapon shop? That'll be nice. They've caused so much trouble, and they're praying for peace. Symbios, I'm relying on you. Find Emperor Namarek before they escape. Alright, so this is a first town besides... Oh, headquarters. Save game? Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna hit a save state right here. There we go. I know you can save in the game, but I use save state since I'm on an emulator. Who do you talk to deposit items? Do you talk to this dude? Benetrim? Oh, okay, there you go. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of this stuff. So we don't need... Should I keep the flowers on me or store them? Store them? Okay. So, Hayward has our silver ring. And Symbios has the bracer. So sometimes when I'm just trying to press C to search, it like double taps. Because I'm using a DualSense controller. So if I like tap the button, like it's very responsive because I'm using a PS5 controller. Like, it'll just recognize 2 taps, even when I'm only trying to search once. I will be playing 2 and 3, Steve, yeah. Anyone interested in Shining Force 3, I recommend jumping in my Discord, which you can find on my profile page on any of the streaming platforms. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you again. So, do we ever find items inside fireplaces in this game? I know, like, crates and barrels we always want to check. Bookshelves. $10 gold coins. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. It's gonna be about a 90-second break. You know, everybody that watches my streams knows I'm back pretty quick. It's just gonna run to the restroom, grab a glass of water, and we'll be right back to it. And then we can figure out all the stuff we have to get in this town. There's seems like there's a lot to kind of run around and explore, so hang with me. I'll be back. Just a quick restroom break, and we'll carry on. I will see you shortly. Alrighty. Hey, what's up, Jillian? This is right after Holy Ark, I think, Michael. So I think it's, I think the proper order, I think we talked about this the other day. It's, Shining in the Darkness. And then it's Shining Force 1. Then it's the Game Gear games. Then Shining Force 2. Shining a Holy Ark, and then Shining Force 3. I think that's the proper order. Get comfortable here. I'm still trying to get over that sickness I had over the weekend, man. It was killing me. Feeling a lot better, but still not, like, perfect. Slowly feeling like myself a little bit more every day. There's someone in Holy Ark you get in this game? Oh, nice. I've never played Holy Ark. I've played Shining in the Darkness, which I actually beat recently for the first time. The town to the north, Railhead, was built by Governor Garvin. I hear it's a huge town. The steam locomotives based there link the Destonia Empire and the Espinia Republic through Barand. It's a once-in-a-lifetime dream to ride the train. We're saving our gold for that ride. Sadly, there's no free travel. It's rare to be granted a permit. I hope to ride the train at least once before I die. She said, come and ride the train. Come ride it. Who remembers that song? You're an OG if you remember that song. You're gonna hate trains? Oh no. Oh, is this a shop? This might be our first shop. Oh, we got a weapon shop, fellas. Alright, so a knife. Steel sword. A rapier. Lance. Spear. Axe. Rod. Wand. Arrow. What is a quarrel? Light quarrel? Is that something that Hayward can use? Okay. Buy the knife for Symbios? Okay. So, basically, I can decide if I want him to have... for Symbios, I can decide if I want him to have, rapiers or swords. Don't do what? Use a sword? Okay.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Does he already have a steel sword? Hold on, let me just check, because I haven't done any of this yet. He already has a steel sword.
Thank you, my friend.
That's a bronze lance. Jeremy, thank you for the gifts, man. Welcome back. So he has a bronze lance and not a regular lance. Wooden rods. Light quarrel. Don't buy Hayward the quarrel. That's a crossbow. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I will change his equipment. Back to the wooden arrow. Keep them with the same type of weapon. So why do these alternative weapons exist if there's no point in using them? That would be my question. So we have rapiers, we have crossbow stuff, but everybody's saying don't use them. Yeah, it sounds like you guys are just going off your preference. But that doesn't mean one is better than the other necessarily. I mean, it sounds like you could go any way with any of these. Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, all right, maybe I want to use a rapier for Symbios and just level it all the way up. Would that be wrong? Or is it just not what you would do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did buy the knife. I did buy the knife. So I guess we're just gonna go with the sword and the knife. I gotcha. I'm just, just so I know, like, everybody knows where we're at. I have a lot of comments and opinions flying at me. And I have 2 different chats, and people are like, do this, and then people over here are like, do whatever you want, bro. And then some people are like, no, do this. So it's like we're just in the learning process here. So like we're gonna figure out what to do. But it's like I'm juggling with everybody's personal preferences being thrown at me all at once. So it's kind of like, all right, well, let's figure out what we're going to do here. I do know that I want him to have a spear and a lance, because I'm sure it's pretty standard that he can use both. Now, what is a wand? Does a wand give range to my casters? Yeah, you gotta focus on one type of weapon because you want them to level up those special attacks, right? So that's... better weapon type. Alright, cool. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go with... I'll stick with wands on Grace. And I'll leave the rod on Masquerine. Yeah, yeah. Probably less important to develop special attack for your mages. It does make sense, Pedro. That makes a lot of sense. The way that you get new attacks is by doing the special attack, so it's kind of random and just as easy to do. It's not as hard to level them as people are making it sound. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have figured as much. I'm sitting here in the first town, like, buying, like, the first items available in the whole game, and it's... I feel like it's not that big of a deal if we use something this early in the game. This is a Sega Saturn game. I gotcha. It's like I was like getting overloaded with information from so many people. Hi, I'm Toby. Duncan is my best friend. But Obright, a soldier from the Republic, rescued me. Okay. Yeah, it's only really available on there, but if you want to jump in my Discord, I can help you get all situated with it. Whoops. How did I just immediately run out of there? You are a Republican. Come forth and identify yourself. Oh, what is this, like an infirmary? Everybody's hurting here. Ah, tricky. Bright honey. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna find that. Soldiers, knights, swordsmen, why do you enter the people's houses and make a mess by searching the house? We're always cleaning up after you. Well, you are kind of cute. So I'm allowed to mess up her house because I'm cute? Interesting. I did always find it kind of funny in these types of games. You're just walking into random people's homes and just ripping all of their stuff out of their cabinets. Like, stealing stuff from under their beds. And, like, who keeps 100 gold coins in a pot? I don't have an actual guide in front of me, but I have a living guide. If that makes sense. I have a few human guides. As long as you got somebody, because there's a bunch that are missable. Yeah. Alright, let's go in here. There are 3 Shining Forces that are tactical RPGs, Shem. There's a whole bunch of other Shining Forces that have nothing to do with, like, the tactical style. It is a very long series. I mean, I want to say there's like 10 plus games. But they're not all the same. Alfonso Ham, how you doing today? Welcome in. Thank you for that heart, Mishem. Don't leave this building after the event. Okay. You are Symbios, correct? Then enter the middle room. Be honored, our high priests wish to meet with you, and don't be rude. All the other rooms are off limits. You must only enter the middle room. Don't go anywhere else. Got that? Alright, so what do I do? Only go to the middle room? Murder them all. We are glad to see you have come. I am Fial. As a representative of the Bullzome sect, I welcome you. I just gotta make sure I don't leave after the event. Okay. Welcome us. Strange. We got the impression that your presence was our presence was irritating you. I gotcha. Deshirin. What the heck is her name? Deshirin? Deshirin. Okay. Your reputation has spread throughout the Republic, Sir Dantaris. You're a true warrior. How long can you continue this charade? Basanda. Well, such a provocative statement. You are a high priest, Deshirin. You must exercise more restraint. I felt like there was one too many S's and H's in there at some point. Like, I don't know what this name is. Deshirin. Please pardon us, visitors from Espinia. Let me introduce myself. I am Basanda, one of the 4 high priests of Bullzome. Goriate. I am Goriate of the Wind, also a high priest. It is my pleasure to meet you. I hope you were mistreated by the other Bullzome monks. King Benetrim? Thank you for your kindness, High Priest Goriate. The Bullzome sect has been very considerate. We heard the peace conference ended in chaos due to the abduction. I don't know what to think or say. It is the same company, ya boy Tizzle. It's Camelot Games. We've had no luck finding Emperor Demark. We must find him and waste no time doing so. Alright, I'll have to go back and get that too. Why have you come to the lodgings of the Bullzome sect? They are good. Ryu, I would recommend playing... If you haven't played any of the Shining Force games, specifically the tactical, turn-based ones, I highly suggest them. We entrusted something to you. We would like to have it back now. That's why we're here, High Priest Fial. Entrusted? To us? Hahaha, that's intriguing. What do we of the Bullzome sect have that belongs to King Benetrim? Don't pretend you don't know. The truth is, the failure of the peace conference was plotted by the Bullzome sect. I might do Vandal Hearts after this. I've been considering that. That's actually one of the ones that's on my list. It's like, I want to play Front Mission, and I want to play Vandal Hearts. A plot? Us? That's a bold statement, but we have no idea what you're talking about. I am Ryu. You can find me, same name, Cless_gaming. We have no recollection of anything lent to us by the Republic.
You
Sorry,
are mine now.
but you
You
must
belong
forgo
to
your
me.
quest. Hey, thank you for the follow over there, Ryu. Appreciate you, man. What do you think you're doing, Dantaris? Oh, nothing. He looked a bit uncomfortable, so I thought I'd help him by removing his mask. It's none of your business. Outside of you four, it appears all the other monks wear masks like that. Is there any meaning behind it? There isn't a deep meaning in wearing a mask, King Benetram. Once one becomes a high priest, many things are allowed. Until then, we seek to serve by suppressing our individuality. The mask is a symbol of this. So as long as they wear the mask, the high priests determine the fate of their lives, like gods? Vial, we've spoken for too long. Now would be a good time to ask them to leave. This is my mistake, King Benetram. If I had known it was going to be like this, I'd have brought the rest of our force. I have, Carl. I just beat it for the first time recently. But I played it growing up. Whoa, what the heck? You should definitely play the at least the tactical games in the Shining Force series, Ryu. The Shining series is broken up between a whole different types of games, like dungeon crawlers. Some of the newest ones are even like action, but the tactical turn-based ones are so worth a playthrough. I can't even begin to describe how good they are. Every Bullzo monk will attack us simultaneously if we provoke them. It would be better for us to leave now. Alright, so you guys are saying don't leave yet. I gotta make sure I find what I need to find. Well, there's a chest right there. Apparently I'm not lined up with it. Power wine. Hell yeah. Alright, where's this other item now? What is that? You've been playing the new Octopath? I've only ever played like the mobile one. Wait, how do I get in there? That seems like a little secret room, huh? First floor, false wall. Okay. So I gotta go back down the stairs. Oh, let me hit a save state here, actually, since we've done quite a bit. This way we don't mess something up. Go up top again? What am I going up top for? Nice. I played the mobile Octopath. Like, that wasn't like a true Octopath game. So where am I going? You guys said to go up top again. I have to go outside first. Just as we thought, the Bullzone priests are the ones who abducted the Emperor. Let's hurry back to headquarters. We'll come back with everyone. By everyone, do you mean us? Masquerade wouldn't stop making a fuss, so we came out here. My favorite JRPG is A Legend of Dragoon. So will that dude be gone once I go back in? Is that why I couldn't get past him? They all vanished it. Symbios, let's go inspect the second floor. Hey, what's up, JMO? So, is this what you guys were referring to at the end of the hall? Oh, I could go back into the middle room. I just have to trigger this first. You've never finished LOD, man, you should do it. It's such a good experience. I wonder where they all went. They took advantage of our situation and set us up. Set us up? I'm afraid I don't understand. They know the Empire is after us and that we wouldn't risk our lives in battle against them to save Emperor Damaric. Of course, if we had challenged them, we would have barely survived their onslaught and had no chance of saving the Emperor. Instead, we retreated, giving them time to escape. We did exactly what they wanted us to do. But what was their objective? In order for them to move the Emperor, the Empire's attention had to be diverted. We are their decoy. Incredible. You are brilliant, King Benetrim. You saw right through everything. Hahaha, no use searching for us. Our main forces are already on the move. We have no reason to stay here. Yo, Chambers. What's up? Tell me just one thing. Who was impersonating me, and for what purpose? It was I, Fiel. It was part of our plot to ruin the peace conference between the Republic and the Empire. With the conference's failure, the abduction, and you as our decoy, everything is going just as planned. While we take the Emperor by sea, I hope you'll put up a good fight, my little decoys. I'm sure we'll meet again, if you live. What are we to do, King Benetrim? If the priest's words are true, our lives are in grave danger. There's no reason for them to lie now, but we are not out of options. There has to be something we can do. We can't devise a strategy until we know what's going on outside the city. Let's find a place where we can see over the wall. Balsamo is enclosed by a high wall, but don't worry, Symbios and Dentaris. There must be a secret exit somewhere. Dude, I know, there was another person named Chambers. I thought maybe he changed his profile picture, but then nothing else added up either. So we have a second Chambers in our midst. Oh, there it is. So now I can actually go through it. What the heck? Is that somebody tied up? Alright. Oh, I gotta go that way. There's a person who is tied up. I have one of my mods that has the same name as you. I remember you. You're Symbios of the Republic. Bernard. Why would you decide to free me now? That makes sense, Session. So this is a missable character? You were the ones who captured me because I knew of the conspiracy between Bolzome and Benetret, weren't you? Does Benetram's plan scare you? Is that why you've decided to free me? Oh, okay, so this is for later. I saw you. You used the peace conference as your chance to abduct the Emperor. I can't condone such an act. I would thank you for helping me, but next time we meet, we will be enemies. The Republican army will be destroyed. So he thinks we abducted the Emperor as well. Found a potion. Completely recovers HP. Shining Force 3, Chapter 1, Too Many Clones. It's a cool one, huh, Creative? Like, of all the streaming layouts that I've made, I felt like the Shining Force 3 background was really cool. The one that I was able to find. I know, wasn't that like a cool little twist, Ryu? Like, it made you feel like you were doing something special when you would replay a game and like figure out how to get the missables. Alright, so did we get everything inside this building now? Alright, there's our mithril. Our mithril. I'm feeling slightly better, Rel. Like, ever so slightly better, but I still don't feel quite like myself.
You belong to me.
Chambers, thank you for the follow. We have 2 chambers. Let's give him the mithril.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me. I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Thank you for the follow. FP Mono, thank you for the follow over there, man. Appreciate you guys. I just untied him. Hymn of Midnight. We got him. We got him. You gonna keep track of me? Good, man. That's good. I'll be streaming, all my Shining Force 3 playthroughs will be mostly at 12 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon. If you see me, streaming at night, I'm streaming the Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster right now. So I'm probably going to stream again tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, another 3-hour stream. And I'll be doing Suikoden 1 Remaster. Cless the RPG King. Put on my crown. This was originally Sega Saturn. Alright, so what's the word? Have we gotten all of the secrets in this town? I did get the honey. We found some honey back here. The bright honey. Let me hit a save state while I'm at it. Chest in Duncan's house. Okay, which one is Duncan's house? Let's find it. Is it this one? I don't think I've been in here yet. There he is. I'm Duncan, an adventurer. I'm good friends with Toby, the son of the village chief. One day when we went wandering, I got Toby into a dangerous situation, but a Republican soldier saved him. Dwarf Hill map. Alright, so there's the map we were talking about. Alright, perfect. We strapped up. So now they said something about going to a roof. So I'm assuming to progress the story we have to go up here maybe? Oh, I was right. Oh, this guy looks dope. Is this Papa Jaha? Is this game's version of Jaha? The Varlant army is struggling. I don't think we can count on them. Albright. I like that name, too. There. Another one was just defeated. The Spirial army is as powerful as they're said to be, King Benetrim. So, we finally found you. You're Obite from the Proton army. Why are you here? As my senses cleared, Toby told me of the town's closure and your plight. I rushed here hoping to spot you. I knew once you heard of the closure, you'd try to assess the situation. No better place to do that than here. This must mean you have decided to help us escape through Duncan's secret passage to Dwarf Hill. I commend your decision, Albright. I didn't think anyone else knew about the secret passage to Dwarf Hill. You're called the wisest general for a reason, King Benetrim. How does King Benetrim figure these things out? I'm amazed. King Benetrim's a little sketchy, that's all I'm gonna say. I've been separated from the Proton army, but I'm still loyal to the Republic. Please allow me to join your force. Has anybody ever played the 7th Saga for SNES? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I think it was a Square game. Yeah, don't spoil it. I was just kind of throwing that out there, but if he is sketchy, don't tell me anything. This dude reminds me of the dwarf, like the way his character design is. He reminds me of the guy from 7th Saga. I can't remember his name, though. What the hell is his name? Let's head to Duncan's house. Toby should be there already. Dude, 7th Saga was very hard. I remember beating it as a kid, and it was like a big struggle. The heroes' names are Toby and Duncan? No, they're not the heroes. Yeah, it was something like that, yeah. Olvar? Or, Damn, I can't think of it. Somebody look it up. Alright, so I'm gonna do... I'm gonna deposit the potion. Because that seems like something that maybe I want to save. I might have already asked this question, but is it worth it to use any of these items now? Permanently increase max HP, permanently increase max MP? Or should I just be tucking them away for later? Never not buff the heck out of your hero? Okay. Well, let's wait I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer, and then I typically, in most Shining Force games, use most of the items on my main character. At a minimum, I use the defensive items so that he doesn't die. Well, that's not true in Dante. In Shining Force 1, I believe it is, there's stat resets. So, I think in that game, if you use the items before promotion, you lose the stats after the fact. Hold on, let me find... I didn't mean to talk to this. Let me find Ob right here. Equip. So he doesn't have anything. I need to go buy Papa Obright an axe. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense, that guy. Not an outright loss, but you lose the efficiency. Oh wait, he did have an axe. Wait, what? Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I gotta get used to this idea of, like, the equipped item not showing up in the actual items. That's all we got yet. Just, I think our only option is that axe. Alright, so now I have to find how do I get out of the town. Obright knows a secret passage somewhere. Yeah, so that's actually unique to Shining Force 3. Thanks to Toby and Duncan, so I gotta go to Duncan's house then. The only thing they had was the same axe that I already had. So they don't have any other axes available. What took you so long, Albright? And who are these people from the Republic? I did a lot of thinking. Toby, I can't go there alone. That's why I spoke to these people. What do we do, Duncan? We don't want anyone to know about the passageway. You want that? Isn't that bad? Listen carefully, Toby. They're being hunted by the Empire. If they don't escape, they're dead. The secret tunnel I have been digging for years opens at the well ahead. No one else knows about it. However, I owe Albright for saving Toby, and you all seem like good people. You know, I'm glad the passageway I built for fun is being used to save lives, especially if it saves the King's life. Duncan, thank you for your help. I'll find out who's behind this war, and I promise to return your favor. Please, proceed carefully. I hope you remain safe. Elbasem speed to you. Alright. Good spot to hit a save state. How's everybody doing today, by the way? It's today Thursday? I gotta work all weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Brother. This is Dwarf Valley. This is where Toby was attacked. Is this Dragon Quest? This is Shining Force 3. The savage land few dare to enter. There is no telling what danger awaits. Be careful, Symbios. Sean McNeil, if you jump in my Discord, I have some resources in there that'll get you what you need. Okay, so what are these? Worms? Bats? Scavens? Snipers. Alright, so those are ranged. There's a chest up there. Some barrels I can break. Alright, let's do it. One more day into the weekend. You couldn't get past the train fight? I'm not even there yet. We have done no such thing. The game's biggest enemy is the barrels. Oh, I found an antidote in that one. Some enemies are gonna keep respawning. Well, that's not cool. I feel like... Wait, do antidotes also cure paralyzed in this game, though? Is that a thing? Okay, nice. I feel like this game has a lot more random triggers in fights than all the other Shining Forces. There seems to be a lot more like, oh, I think I know what's going on, and then it's like, oh, I have no idea that that cluster was about to happen, or whatever, like, random change. Like that last fight we just did. Where we got halfway through and all of a sudden we're being pursued by a whole nother army. Oh, I keep forgetting to zoom. Yeah. I gotta start remembering all these little details. Is he poisoned? Did you poison my man? Alright, let's check out our boy here. First look at Albright. The green pop-up. Yo! Putting up Xmas. Nice. This should be an easy Blaze level 1.
Here I come.
I've been doing a little bit. I've been taking a little bit of medicine to kind of help with the congestion, stuff like that. Been a little sick for like 5 days now, but I'm getting there. Just kind of slowly coping with it. All right, let's see, because we didn't check. Is there any bosses on this map, or is it delete everything kind of map? Albright is a beast when you level his axes and his throwing axes. Yo, Dibbles is back. Yo, Dontaris doesn't play. We're gonna have one more break coming up here in a couple minutes, and then that'll be it till the end of the stream. We'll do another hour. We'll do about another hour after that.
Thank you, my friend.
Jeremy, thank you, man. Hitting me with the bobbers and the roses, thank you. The Bikini Bottom SpongeBob. In this so far, I think my favorite character is Dentaris. I don't know, I kind of like Albright, I'm not gonna lie. He's a pretty cool looking dude. I mean, that's kind of my plan. You know how I roll session. I just kind of play on vibes. Like, I don't care if I'm doing the most optimal thing when I do a first playthrough. Now, when I play through a game the second time, then I like to be as optimal as possible. I like to figure out, like, every little detail of everything. But on a first playthrough, I just kind of go with my gut. Even if it isn't the right way, if that makes sense. I'm liking it. What's up, mean guy? How you doing today? Being a big fan of the Shining series, I figured I would probably be easily swayed into liking this game as it is. But it's living up to it so far. Everyone keeps telling me it's realistically the best game in the series, out of all three tacticals, which up until this point I would disagree, but I haven't played enough of it yet, so right? My opinion is based on limited information.
Celestial Lord.
Can I reach from there? No. So with the 3D, like some of the spacing sometimes can be a little bit confusing. Sometimes you feel like you're close, but like, I don't know. It's hard to visualize a little bit more than the older ones where it was very, very clear how the map was. But I'm going to take my last and final break here. Alright, we're going to be back in 90 seconds, and then we'll stream through for another hour. So hang with me, and we'll be right back. I have played Shining in the Darkness. I have not played Shining Holy Ark.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Alright, we are back. Alrighty. Music has been pretty good so far for this game. Oh, yeah, that would explain it, right, Session? Hey, thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for re-upping on that sub. Ooh, worm down. It has relevance to the main character in this. Okay, yeah, I have not played that one. Are we just gonna? Yeah, let's just leave. No, you know what? We can't do that because this This guy's catching up from behind. I think this is the first time we've heard this tune in battle. I think people get too overly concerned with being like highly optimal in how they play a game, and they forget to have fun. Like, that drives me crazy. They're like so analytical and obsessive over every little detail that they miss out on just like relaxing and enjoying the experience. And that's, you know, what I was saying before is like, that is something I will do, you know, in a second or a third playthrough. You know, try to min-max on something and try to figure something out that maybe I can do better. But if I play through a game the first time, I just want to have a good experience. And even if I die a couple times, or, you know, even if I maybe miss an item or I miss a character, like, it is what it is. Like, that's the beauty of playing something for the first time, is that you get that first time experience. Like we just did with Xenogears. Being able to experience that for the first time in 2025 like felt like a gift. Oh, you see, I'm evolving. I got the knife. Now I see why we gotta hold the knife. Kiwi Force 3. They hate us too much to re-release this series. Yeah. I don't think they will, RDR. I don't see that happening. Alright, now I can stand here, away from the other sniper. Analysis paralysis, exactly. Just have fun with the game. Knife over rapier is wild. Okay. I feel like we are so spread all over the place right now in this fight. Yeah, that's what happens to me a lot of times, Cash, is like you get too focused on every little side detail and whatever. I've had that happen to me where I didn't even finish the game because I got bored of getting every little thing before I even got to the end of a particular game. It also kills the flow of the story if you get too overburdened with stuff like that. That was actually my biggest complaint with the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, is there were too many minigames. There was too many side stories. And I felt like I always had to do them all. Or I wanted to do them all. And then it was like hours and hours in between when I would actually do anything story related. So it made the game feel so fragmented that it almost ruined the experience for me to a large extent. They were buying time until you realized the game stunk. Yeah. That's fair.
Ta?
Alright, Hayward needs to, Hayward needs to back up a little bit. He's poisoned again. He seems like he's very susceptible to poison. Every time Symbios gets hit, he's poisoned. Yeah, I struggled to finish Final Fantasy Rebirth. Oh, there's that worm. And it's because I got so overwhelmed with all the side content that I just, like, I don't know, I was kind of bored of the game at a certain point. By the time I got to anything that mattered. I got pretty far, too. I did get pretty deep into the game. I gotta get that chest. Two damage from the poisoned. Hayward.
There's an arrow in your butt!
What? Oh, would you look at that?
I gotta... There it is. Antidote. You're starting Rebirth soon? Nice. You'll have fun with it. You'll have fun with it. And then you'll also see what I'm talking about with the side content. Is this game better than Brigandine? I've never played Brigandine, but I swear by the Shining Force series as a whole, so my gut feeling is going to say yes. Protect Bracer. That sounds like something that's going to go on Symbios right away. Yes, there was a 3. Sega Saturn. And not only is there a 3, but 3 is broken up into 3 discs or 3 scenarios. Oh, he got paralyzed. So this is my first time ever playing 3. How does it compare to the others? From the people that I've talked to, the consensus seems to be that it's the best in the series as far as story. It has a much more mature and elaborate story. It has a lot more characters. It has a lot more in complexity as far as, like, there's a whole system of like a friendship system and a weapon triangle similar to Fire Emblem games. Now it does I've had to adjust to the 3D graphics. Like, it's so weird to me seeing 3D Shining Force. So that definitely throws the feel off a little bit for me, but it's starting to grow on me already. And then there are there's also some special attacks. Like, we haven't seen any of the special attacks really. So like, there's a whole system where instead of just getting a regular crit, your guys can get all sorts of elaborate special attacks and level up their weapons. So you can equip different weapons to unlock a whole different tree of special attacks. So the game seems to be far more complex. But, you know, complexity doesn't always mean better. So, I'm still kind of an open book here on whether or not it's better than the original 2. So we'll find out. We'll find out. But the old school 2D attack animations were so badass. Like, we just got done playing Shining Force 1, and like, you can't tell me that there's anything cooler than watching Xylo attack. I am 2 fights away from your favorite map in the franchise. Ooh. That's exciting. Xylo was the best, hands down, yeah. From 1 to 10, how many times would you think you would curse if you really
I've got
in a bad
news for
situation?
you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
I don't know. Yeah, that is gonna be the part of the game that I like the most. There we go, sniper down. Hayward's level 4. Wait, so do I have to kill everything at once? Is that what's going on here? Thank you for the follow, Jordy. Or do I just have to make it to the other side? I guess I just have to move Symbios across the map. I don't really, I never really used curse. Did I kill the barrel for the ring? I think I killed every barrel on the map. I got a protect bracer. It's funny you say that though, like I don't actually remember picking up a ring though. So my question is, who has it? Is this where you're supposed to get the life ring? Or were you talking about the bracer? Next battle, you get the ring. Oh, it was just an herb. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I got everything then. You were worrying me there. I was like, dude, I killed every barrel. I didn't get a ring. What the hell? Got me all scared. I have the map, the Dwarf Hill map. I think it says. We found that. There it is, map move. We seem to have passed through the valley. General Cruard's soldiers must be quite irritated by now. Still, this is Imperial territory, and we're such a small force. The time we gained is very precious. They say treasure is hidden in Dwarf Hill just ahead. Beyond that is the town of Railhead. Hurry, General Prodan awaits. Our chief is as clever as ever. I was worried a peace treaty would be bad for business, but luckily things changed and war broke out. Who could have predicted this? But the chief knew it was going to happen. He must have contacts everywhere. If the security force is busy with the Republican armies, we're free to steal like there's no tomorrow. This is autumn. Yep, Sega Saturn. Still, even though we are part of the Sharaf clan, we're stuck on this stupid watch. I wish we could join a more active unit. Bandits are on guard just ahead, but we can't afford to waste much time on them. Symbiote's always chiming in with his dots. Sharaf, the bandit leader, knows about the conference debacle? There's something suspicious here. King Benetrum, we are losing precious time sitting here. Once we meet with General Prodan, I must think all of this through again. Let's move out. Split them right down the middle. Yep. I see what you mean. So I gotta give that. Yeah, I just got that. I have to give that to somebody and equip it. So why don't we do that now? Now Albright will be super beefy on the defense. The silent protagonist in this series is a chance you roleplay what you would say. That's a cool, I mean, it's a cool concept. New mechanic, I did see that. The fact that you can instantly equip something when you trade it, that's definitely new. In Shining Force 1 or 2, you would have had to re-equip. Oh, I don't want to go that far. Alright, so he has the Protect Ring. Or Protect Bracer. He should be really tanky. Yeah, he's a lot more firm than he was before. Buddy's getting thick. He's got the thick stats to match his thick appearance. You need to go to the tomb with Dentaris and somebody fast? Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Prepare to die.
Look at the little pyramid in left of Force. Seems like it has a door. Oh, I think So if I go in there, then there's a whole nother section. That's kind of crazy. So maybe I'll run in there with like Dentaris and Hayward or something. Yo, leave my girl alone. Oof. Okay, I'll make sure I do that. Oh, gotcha. Alright. We'll make sure we take that into account. Golden Sun meets Fire Emblem? Basically, yeah. That is a pretty good way to describe Shining Force 3. Obright's just here for the slaps. That's a mage. I want to take the mage out. Oh no, he's hitting me with the freeze. Woohoo! He just went vanilla ice on me. Oh no! Oh no!
He made the grave mistake of underestimating his opponent.
Brother! Don't overextend? I mean, I had damn near full health and the protect bracer. Did not anticipate that level of damage. I was planning on sending Hayward and Dentaris in. We can still do it with Obright dead though, right? Like, if I have enough... If I just leave my other 3 characters out... Like, you think we'll be good or no? I'm gonna save state before I go in there, just in case, though. Like, I think that's how we'll play it. Ooh, I'm trusted. Symbiosis and Dentaris are trusted. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I appreciate you, man. That's exactly how I like to be lightly guided. When you tell me, like, if someone tells me every little detail that I should be doing on every turn, you're not going to do well here. There we go. Supercharge. If there, yeah, like if there's a hidden character. Oh, I forgot to swap back to his sword. That knife still did a lot of damage though. If there's like a hidden character on a map, so like what I was saying before, I like to be lightly guided. So like, let me go as far as I can to find something, right up into the point where I would just be flat out missing it. And then, you know, don't actually let me miss it, but make sure I'm gonna get it. Just don't tell me like. Let me go as far as I can on my own, basically. I want you. I like the chat to be like training wheels, not to be riding the bike every single step of the way. Because then it just becomes like overbearing, and you have too many opinions, and too many people want you to do different things, and it just becomes chaos. So, you know, I like to do it in a way where people can kind of assist and be a guide, but don't be overbearing, because then it's just annoying. And I think that's pretty much standard in like all streams. Like, because when you get to a certain point, you're just like legitimately ruining people's experience if you're just too ridiculously overbearing. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Session. I agree. Like, way too overbearing with that. They should have just let me choose whatever weapon I wanted to. Alright, I feel like I'm ready to enter now. Because what I can do is, I think I'm going to save state here. I think what I can do is I can have the ones that I want to enter, and the rest of these guys can kind of just like meander their way around outside, maybe. I don't know if that's how it's going to work or not, but let's find out. Alright, so here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, I love watching people do first playthroughs of games as well. I watch a lot of other streamers myself, and those are always the most fun. Back off, buddy. I'll be taking the treasure from these ruins. That bandit intends to ransack the Dwarf Hill ruins. Symbios, if we can spare the troops, we should stop him. Alright. I definitely want Dentaris to go in because he's fast. And, I mean, he's just fast and just strong in general. I think Hayward as well. Maybe I'll send everybody except for the healer and Symbios, since they're kind of just sitting out here. And let's see what happens. Dude, this is crazy that there's a map within a map in a Shining Force. Like, this is such a crazy concept to me. You played 2, but you haven't finished the 3rd. Nice. Thief finds the life ring. Oh, yeah, buddy. Alright. So there's another chest there, though. So do I want to... Alright, we're gonna hold up here. Let's just see how this plays out. Hero can never move maps. Alright. So it seems like we just have to use a little bit of patience here. Choices, choices. I just want to be patient because he has a... Oh, wait. What if he escapes? I didn't even think about that. Maybe I need to cut his ass off. No, come back. I think I messed up. No, brother. Get back here. I'm about to go Usain Bolt. Here it comes. I think I'm screwed, actually. I don't think I got that kind of wheels. He does have a spear. But I think I'm too far behind already. I think he's gone. I didn't think that one through very well. Brother! Alright, we got it. We got it this time. It's okay, we learned. It's not the result that matters, it's what we learned along the way. I love how that thing just exploded and went up in flames. It's like my chance of getting the life ring just blowing up before my eyes. What about the other chest? Dude, I have no idea. How would you get the other chest? if you can only let the bandits get them, how do you let... Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I have one. What if I just block his exit? I do see the other chest over here. Think, you know, unless something comes up. I do have 2 sick kids right now, but typically they're in bed by that time anyway. Unless something... Oh, it's too... I can't block it. It's too wide.
Prepare to die.
Oh, we're supercharging. Oh, 26 to the face. Yo. I would say that was good timing. Maybe. Oh, no. Maybe that was not good. Because now I didn't get the other chest. Oh, it's okay. I almost had it. So technically, if you want both... Alright, I'm not going to stress over it if it's just a healing drop. But... No, so I got the one that mattered. If it's just a healing drop, it's not a big deal. But you want to send 2 people in, you want to have one split off and grab one, and one kill the guy. Basically. Would have been the way to go perfect on it. Someone said it was a healing drop. Is that true? A goddess tier? They're saying it's a goddess tier. What is a goddess tier?
Thank you, my friend.
Dibbles, thank you for the donuts. Tier is the next map? Oh. We're getting different information again. I have... Huh. Well. Any case. I'm playing this on Sega Saturn. Sorry about that, Jason. I got distracted. It's a Sega Saturn emulator that I'm playing on my PC. Someone was saying it's a healing drop and that we'll get the goddess tier in the next one, maybe? So, watch out for the freeze again. Yeah, we don't need any accidents. Bro, trust me, I get it, Session. That's how I was, like, you watched my Shining Force 2 playthrough, and I was like, dude, I've played this game 10 times, and I still forgot to get the, what was it? I forgot to get the dry charcoal from the campfire. as many times as I had played Shining Force 2, forgetting to get the charcoal was kind of crazy. You never knew there was a Shining Force 3? Dude, I didn't really know either until recently. And I played the hell out of Shining Force as a kid, so you're not the only one that's had the same experience with that. Oh, Masquerine, I'm sorry. It's all good, girl. We'll get our friendship back. We will once again be friends. Jumison Guide's probably the best. Yeah, I try not to look up any guides when I do first playthroughs, and I like to let the chat be my live guide. I think that's the coolest way to experience a stream. Yeah, dude, I played so much Shining Force 1 and 2.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
Ripster, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome in. Thanks for chatting with us today.
I've got news for you. You are mine now.
Oh, yeah.
You belong to me.
Hey, thank you for the follow. What will I drop for the medical herb? Nothing again. Alright. You will pay for killing Masquerade. I still have the knife equipped. Can call you Spandex? Okay. I'll have to remember that. No, she's gonna die too? I'm not being very intelligent about how I do this here. I severely underestimated the power of these archers.
Thank you, good friend.
Thank you for the donuts and the heart meat. Appreciate you, man. I like finding all the Shining Force fans that are out there. Where did I get the name Cless? Anybody familiar with Tales of Fantasia for SNES? Damn, that is so badass. Shining Force for life? Oh yeah. So, the main character from Tales of Fantasia is where I stole this name from years ago. Yo, Shinfit, what's up, man? So, Tails was like one of the first games that I really like fell in love with on the SNES. And it's the first of the Tails series. Like, what is there like 17 Tails games now or something? There's like a crazy amount of Tails games. And Tales of Fantasia is the very first one.
Thank you, my friend.
Michael Ray, thank you for the heart, me, and the roses. Appreciate you guys all today for supporting the live. You're playing War Tales, nice. That's a tactical game, right? You know what? I was actually watching your stream for a little bit the other day. I was like, wait, why do I know that name? And I'm like, well, yeah, that's where I know it from. Literally watching your stream. I get it. You guys are part of the Republican Army, so you must be Benetrin. You got the name Spandex in EverQuest in 1998. Yeah, I've used a couple like different aliases and names over the years, but this has always been the one that I've used the most, and that I had from the beginning. You knew the peace conference would fail. How? How did you know? Wouldn't you like to know? Cough. Sharaf and planned eliminate the Emperor. I don't know why that makes me laugh. He literally is like dying and then just explodes. There's no such thing as a subtle death in Shining Force. Everybody just explodes. It's like everybody has a bunch of C4 strapped to their heart in Shining Force, and when your heart stops beating, you explode. Like I don't know. It's a crazy concept for a death. Damn, we came that close to finally knowing who's pulling the strings. If only we could have avoided killing him. Unfortunate. Many lives were lost for nothing. If we don't act, more will perish. We must prevent that from happening. This is good, man. So is this the end of chapter 1 then? Well, Symbios, let's head for Railhead. This is Shining Force, we explode or vanish? Yeah, exactly. The fiscal problems of the Republic triggered turmoil in Barrand. Just the excuse the Empire needed to justify an invasion of the Holy Land, bringing both countries to the brink of full-scale war. A peace conference was called in an attempt to avert the coming war, but the abduction of the Emperor by Bolzome fanatics raised tensions even further. Both sides left the peace conference, preparing for war. Symbios and his allies managed to escape Balsamo and are heading to the town of Railhead where General Proton awaits. However, many unexpected events lie in their future. Chapter 1, Nightmare in the Floating City of Saraben comes to an end. Chapter 2, Cross-Continental Railway. Yo, this song's a bop, dude. Yeah, it does almost feel like the town theme from Shining Force 1. The very first town. Yo, what's up, Hefe? What took you so long, Grace? I was trying to confirm the arrival time of the train at the station, but it came while I was there. Whoa, that's intense. Can we suplex this train? That's what I really need to know. The music has no business being this good. Sega Saturn, Hefe. Sega Saturn. I don't know if I've ever played a Sega Saturn game. This might be my first. I never had one. Oh, did you see the locomotive? Darn. That's why I told you I wanted to go with you, Grace. That huge thing actually moves. I saw it with my own eyes, but I still can't believe it. Since we can't find the Proton army, we must find our way to the Republic. Maybe the train. Yeah, the transition from 2D to 3D is in full effect here. Speaking of the Proton army, do we know where they are? They were ambushed by the Imperial General Garzel's army. Right now, they're still in battle, so they can't help us. General Garzel is a good leader. Even General Proton must be having trouble facing him on the battlefield. The strategy of the Empire has been remarkable. It seems like they always know where we're heading next. It seems we have some time before the train's departure. It might be a good idea to learn about locomotives. Why don't you go take a look, Symbios? This session, you're crazy, bro. Oh, you too, Lord Symbios. Only you and Grace get to see the train. I think that was supposed to be a question. I read that wrong. Alright then, you can go too. It doesn't have triangles for 3D, rectangles instead. It is a very strange type of 3D. Like I've never played a game that kind of looks this way. But I guess it's because I wasn't a Saturn guy. So this is pretty cool. I guess there's a train station here. Alright. I do think I'm going to end the stream here, guys. This is now the 3-hour mark, and I am going to be streaming again tonight. So, you know, sometimes I'll do like a 4-hour stream if it's only one stream in a day. But because I am going to be streaming Suikoden 1, the remaster, I'm going to be continuing that tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go spend some time with my kids, my wife. I'm going to grab some dinner, relax a little bit, and then I'll be back for another round tonight. So, guys, check me out on YouTube and Twitch as well, Cless_gaming. Drop me a sub or a follow if you want to support me. I appreciate everybody that I met here today, all the people that come in and hang out with me regularly, and anyone who's generous enough to give me their hard-earned money. I don't take that lightly, so thank you guys. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you guys again tonight, and let's get it done. Suikoden 1 Remaster. Have a good day, everybody.